Hello, my friends. This is Andrea Sherman, the Girl Plus Paper. I'm also a senior supervisor with Close to My Heart. This video will focus on the Celebrate the Good Times layout from our Everyday Moments Cricut collection by Close to My Heart. We will begin our video here with the actual layout. We will create the layout exactly as it was designed on this Cricut collection. And from there, we will go on and I will show you some party decor that I created using elements of this layout. Let's start by taking a look at the actual layout in my Cricut Design Space account. You will notice that I have cut out all of the pieces exactly as they were in the design space. I am now adhering down the strips, and they're even well thought out because the top strip is meant to align with the top of my white daisy background piece, and it's a little wider than the strips that come underneath, and I just think that's just brilliant. So here I am adhering down the photo mats, and I've already put some photo placeholders, and what I want to show you is this beautiful Celebrate is cut out of our dreamy holographic paper. It cut beautifully on my Cricut Maker, just using the cardstock setting, and I'm using some of our liquid glass to adhere it down. I'm gluing it and I'm going to just lay it on top. It didn't tear, it didn't get caught, it just was a dream to cut. And there are also little pieces in the center that I am going to go ahead and glue on. And what I love about this holographic paper is that it picks up whatever color you're working with. So here it picks up the hues that you'll find in this raspberry cardstock that it sits on top of. I just love that. And I have also cut the Good Times banner out of the dreamy holographic paper and just thought it gave the layout that little unexpected pop of shiny or sparkly bling that I just think is so much fun to play with and to have on my layouts. So I have gone ahead and I have used some of our foam tape to pop up elements, including these little tiny bursts here. They remind me of fireworks. And I popped up the Good Times banner as well because I just wanted some of the elements to create some dimensional interest. So using that foam tape is the best way to do that. I'm referring back to the image on my Cricut Design Space canvas, and I am using that to place all of the little decorative elements that you see me laying down now. And, just so much fun to play with. So there we go. I'm putting those into place. Okay. And now I'm moving on to the left side of the layout. And once again, you're going to see me go ahead and adhere those strips. Now that smoothie strip, see how it's bigger than the lemonade strip? I just think that is so smart. Every single detail in this layout was so well designed. I just couldn't be happier. Now, even right down to this fringe, it cut beautifully. And I'm just wiggling it back and forth with my fingers a little bit because I want to give it a little bit of lift and dimension off of my page. So you'll see I fuss with it for just a moment because I wanted to show just a little bit more of it than what I had originally put down. So I moved it for a moment there and I'm just, bending it up. Now I'm going to begin working on building our bouquet of balloons. I am using the liquid glass once again to adhere down the strings and to put the two different layers of each balloon together. You'll notice that the lagoon and the pixie layers of balloons, I have just put flush down on my layout. However, the lemonade, I am going to actually use a little foam tape to pop it up. After all, if I had a grouping of balloons like this in real life, one of them would be in the front of the others. So that's why I decided to go ahead and put some foam tape there as well. There are little tassels that hang off, little fringe here, and that just gives the layout some fun movement as well. And I'm just tacking that down. I found that if you went from the bottom up, then you could just put a little bit of glue on the top of the tassel, and then the ones below it all stuck up nicely and looked like they had some movement. We're down to the final little details here where I'm placing the confetti all around the layout. And you will see the one thing that I did not record was I didn't record myself putting these two sides of the layout onto their carrier sheets, their background sheets. It was recommended that they be raspberry, and I decided that I wanted to go with the lagoon instead. So in my still photos, you will notice that there is a border around those layouts that is made of lagoon. And here is the still photo of this beautiful Celebrate the Good Times layout. Now let's take a look at those bonus projects that I promised you. First up is an Artistry Box. It was cut from the Close to My Heart Artistry cartridge, and I have embellished it with all different elements from our Celebrate the Good Times layout. You'll notice the fringe, the balloon, the bursts. It really makes this box come to life, and I just think it's a very sweet little box to be able to give a favor in. And what party isn't complete without cupcakes? I use those little bursts to create multicolored, multi-layered little cupcake toppers. And no party is complete without a banner to hang. I have made this Celebrate banner using the photo mats from the Celebrate layout. I have used the dreamy holographic paper cutouts that were left over when I created the layout for the actual lettering, a couple of balloons, one on either side, and some more of those pretty little bursts. I've tied it all together using some of our white cloth ribbon, and I just can't wait to use this at a party of my own coming up soon. So here is the party decor all together, so you get an idea of how beautiful this could be. This could be used not only for a birthday party, it could be used for just about any celebration. We have Cinco de Mayo coming up, and think fireworks. Those little bursts remind me of fireworks. There's just so many different party ideas, and by changing the colors of the layout or by changing the colors of the elements that we used to make the party decor, you could easily change this and customize it to suit any party that you might have coming up. And once you're done with the party, then you have the layout to scrapbook your photos in. What could be more perfect, right? So I want to stop and thank you for coming to look at this video and see how I created the layout and what ideas I had to take the layout one step further to see what could be done with it. There are probably a million things that you could create with this one layout. There's so many different elements to this particular project that Close to My Heart has created for us. And I would love to know what you create with it. If you've yet to make the purchase of this Everyday Moments Cricut collection, I will go ahead and include my Cricut affiliate link down below in the video description. Once you click on that link, it will bring you over to the Cricut.com site where you can complete your purchase. Thanks for watching the video. Please consider subscribing so that you don't miss any of my future projects. And I hope that you have a creative day.